Alright, so this is a video I'm going to make of basically what's going on with the car. Um, car has trick flow heads, custom ground cam, track heat intake, upper and lower, all the bolt-ons, all the bullshit. Car ran pretty good, made decent power, almost 300 to the rear wheels, made like 313 torque wise. I did port the heads massively, you can see there, and realistically I liked it. It was decent. It wasn't fast enough for me. If it was in a Fox body it would probably be pretty damn quick, but because these cars are heavier, just wasn't quite enough. So basically the other day I was rolling down the road and a brand new Saline pulled up next to me and we ran from a dig, all balls out. I'm pretty sure his car had a blower. I didn't hear the fucking thing, but he pulled on me on the top end by 2-3 cars. So I came home, I was heated, and I went out and said screw it, and I bought this, which is a Vortech blower. And I am at the moment of polishing it, so it'll be all polished when I go to put it on the car. And I have all the supporting hardware. But I won't be using the FMU or the ignition retard and all that gay shit. I will be getting the car tuned with 42-pound injectors. And yeah, so car as it sits right now, I tore the lower intake off because the car was running lean. Even with the tune, it was running hella lean. When I pulled the upper intake off of the car, it had oil on the top, and the only thing it could have been was the PCV valve, which seemed to be working perfectly fine because there was no gobs of oil in that, or it had a lower intake leak. So I basically pulled it off, sanded down the two heads. I got my 1262 gaskets coming in. I'll put those back on, put the intake back on. Why the intake's off though, I'm going to go ahead and port the shit out of it for the blower and get it all ported out. So we'll get that on there, and yeah, I'm polishing out the Kirby too, so that's another project. But yeah, so this is it. It's a Vortech version 2. I bought it used off a guy locally. Came with all the parts. No shaft play at all on the blower itself. It spins extremely freely. I'll show you guys. No shaft play. So yeah, blower's good to go. I just wanted to polish it out, which is a pain in the ass to do. You have to sand the whole entire unit down with multiple grades of sandpaper, wet sanding. I'm using a Dremel, and then you got to go back over and sand the whole thing out, which should take me some time. The only two things I am missing is the return line. I got to get the return line and some hardware bolts, but basically all this bracket will come off, the tensioner, all this shit will come off. I have the smog pump idler pulley that'll go on, and then all this crap will come off. I got a 90mm mass air coming, and then 42-pound injectors. I'll get rid of those 24s. Everything else will go back on. So let me know what you guys think. This is the car. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it before. 95 5-liter. So yeah, that's the setup. I'm hoping for a 450 to the rear wheels. The engine's rebuilt, but and the gaskets are really good Velcro gaskets, so I'm hoping it holds. I might have to do a little less boost, maybe 8 pounds, 6 pounds, something like that, and hopefully it only makes 400 so it doesn't blow, for now at least. But and I'm debating whether or not to take all these pulleys off and polish all this shit up. It's just such a bitch to polish. Aluminum just sucks, and then after time it tarnishes anyway. So let me guys know what you think of the setup, and that's it, man. Trick flow heads, cam intake, Vortech blower version 2.